My name is Latisha Gray, and I love this book, Bold and Courageous. There are so many points that Candace brings out that I can literally relate to. And I'm kind of like, oh, I wasn't the only one going through this. This wasn't the only, I wasn't the only person experiencing this. And so I just love the way that not only does she share what courage is, and even really being able to identify fear, she gives you an example of how that was produced in her life, right? And so that allows me to turn around and look at my own situations, my own dynamics, and identify that same thing. And so I love this book. I think it's going to be a great guide to women as to how to overcome the challenges and the things that they've faced in life that have been holding them back from fully being the person that they've been called to be. The other thing that I really want to identify and can really relate to as far as the book Bold and Courageous is this concept of being afraid of what other people think. I really appreciated when she shared her story around her business and going into Epic Fab Girl, into her conference, charging and doing different things with the speakers, and getting an email that was like, slightly had an audacity about it as far as challenging her character, right? Challenging her character, why she would do certain things. And I have completely experienced that and have had to identify that it boils down to me being afraid of what other people think, what they think about me and how my character is challenged. But what I really love about what Candace brought up in that book, she talked about how she realized that courage wasn't about her defending herself. It was the ability to not have to defend yourself because you understand who you are, what your intent was, and that this is just an indication that this wasn't a fit for that individual. And I was like, come on, Jesus, help me get to that space where I can identify walking away as being courageous, right? And so I really love that part, that whole not having to defend yourself. And I think also identifying my defense being coming from a place of fear, right? Being fear-based. I think a lot of times we confuse like courage with the ability to be the loudest, right? Or the ability to attack, the ability to get back at someone. And it really does take more courage to understand and know who you are and to be able to confidently sit in that and walk in that. And so those are a couple of my favorite moments and times that Candace shared in this book, Bold and Courageous. So I give it a thumbs up. Was it like 5 thumbs, 5 stars? Definitely.